Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to do my weekly update on NateBear's Profit Surge Trader. NateBear is one of the best traders out there from what I've seen. He turned 37,000 into $2.7 million a few years ago, and his Profit Surge Trader is one of the easiest to follow, most well-explained services out there where he goes into all the details. This week he kind of lacked a bit of the details for people that couldn't attend a live stream. So every Monday there's a live stream at 12 Eastern time, and it lasts about an hour and he goes through his trades. So today I wanted to go through just a couple of the trades he closed 2 days later, so it's Wednesday now, and I think it's pretty interesting. I've written a full review of NateBear right here, so I'll leave a link in the description. You can come here and read all about who he is, what he's done, and I've got a full track record, or as close to a full track record as I can keep, down the bottom of this article. It's a huge article because I'm trying to do it in as most detail as possible, right? So I put in charts and all sorts of stuff as alerts. These videos are pretty revealing though, because it shows you things in real time, right? So it's not just, looking at stuff that you can't verify. So I can show you the actual trades in the dashboard and match them up to the TradingView charts, and you can see how they would have been tradable for you guys. So yeah, so if you want to buy Profit Surge Trader, there's a link in the article here, and I'll also include a link in the description below. They'll take you to this page right here. And this page is called One Ticker Payouts. So it's only $179. You get several alerts every Monday. Apparently it's one main alert and then a couple of bonus alerts, and I'll show you that in a few minutes for this week. And $179 for a year, plus all these bonuses. You can go through them at your own leisure. But all these bonuses, and you also get a 365-day, no risk, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee, which is pretty impressive and really phenomenal to have. If you're testing out a service, you can paper trade it. If you don't like it or you don't think it's working for you, then you can always get your money back. So that's always really good. And yeah, so definitely this is the best subscription. It's the one I have, and you can go through that. It's really good. So yeah, hopefully that's, if you're new to Profit Surge Trader, that's helpful to kind of give you an overview of what you get and how much you get it for. So $179 with that money back guarantee. So it's pretty good. And like I said, all my stuff that I've done here, including this video that I'm doing now, gets put into this article, NateBear Profit Surge Trader Review, which you'll find in the description below. Let's get started on today's trades. So on August 19th, which was a couple of days ago now, the calls that he picked were GE calls. That was the first one, and this is the August Profit Surge Trader pick. So the idea is that every month he picks one main ticker that's had a really nice earnings win, and then you've got this surge after earnings that can last for weeks or even months after it. So the idea is that you can take advantage of this and buy calls and let it go up a bit more and then do it again for every Monday of the month. And so because it's basically, it's not always like spot on though, so sometimes there's nothing to pick, so he has to go with these bonus trades from Sam, which is his proprietary squeeze software that scans for basically different squeeze setups on different time frames. So these are the main picks for the month. So August is the GE, so GE calls, and he traded that last week as well if you watched the video. It's also on the dashboard here if we scroll up. So he closed GE here, so that was last week's pick as well. So again, he went into GE calls. He bought them 9/6, so September 6th, 175 calls at 171. And he said GE here has the A+ daily chart, and in it, it's post-earnings profit surge. That's what I was talking about with this post-earnings profit surge. The indexes are a little extended here, but this chart is still looking great, and we'll give it a shot. Marked up chart to follow. Normally he's good at adding the charts, so if you can't attend the live stream, which you see on the left here when it's time at 12 Eastern on a Monday. Normally he's good at sending out the charts, but don't see the charts included. Usually they're in a little box here like this. So normally you can pull up the chart afterwards, but it looks like he messed up this week, which is the first time I've seen him do that. Normally he's really good at keeping on top of things. Anyway, the chart's not included, but I can show you the chart in a minute. So yeah, let's look at GE. So I marked up where he bought and sold. So this is Monday, just after 11 Central Time. He bought here, bought those calls, and look at this, it ran all the way up really quickly. And this is actually one of the first times I've seen a day trade, so this was only an hour later. Normally it's overnight at least, sometimes 2 or 3 day holds. This one was pretty good. This is also one of the few ones that had actually been difficult to get the same price as Nate. maybe you'd get in on this pullback and you'd still have a good move here, but normally we actually see these go down a little bit and then they go up overnight, and you'll see that in the next pick as well, the second pick I'm going to talk about. So this was the move. It went from 169 to 170. You can see the timestamps in here. So this was 11:10. So the entry was around here, which is 11:10. And then he has a timestamped exit as well. So if we go down to the bottom here, so he had GE here, 12:12 on the same day. And you can see it right here, 12:12, right here. And so there's no hiding. These videos, I hope, are kind of giving you like the real data. Like there's no hiding like losses or anything here or manipulating anything. So just want to make it clear that I'm being as transparent as possible with these. It's not just some nonsense I made up. So let's have a quick look on the daily chart, because that was like the trade, but is there a post-earnings surge here? I have no idea, I haven't looked, but I'm assuming there is. So here was earnings. We did see a bit of a gap on earnings and a pullback, but it has started to like run up. So I can see it's not the typical earnings profit surge that we'd see. Normally it'd be a bit more clear than this, but we did get a gap. It's been very choppy, I guess. Normally you'll see a gap up like this and then a nice continued trend. In this case though, we've had a choppy gap, so it's gapped up a bit and then it really pulled back, and now it's kind of grinding up higher again. And you can see today it's up even more. So we go on to the 4-hour chart here. So he's probably right in his thesis. Let's do the 2-hour chart. Look at today. This is where he sold. And then look at this today. We're at 172. So yeah. Anyway, that was GE. So that worked out pretty nicely. 38% win on the call options that he bought. So get rid of that. The next one was this closed one, which was FWRD. So the calls for 920, so like a month out. And he bought those to open, $35 calls at 150. Again, he forgot the chart on this one, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. We're looking for a short squeeze in this name. We've gone through the entire process live in Profit Surge Trader today. I wasn't able to attend the live stream, but apparently you went through it. Check out the recording this afternoon if you're curious. So, good point, there is a recording in the system here that you can watch afterwards. And these, because these are usually swing trades, in this case they're pretty short trades, often you can get in later on the day, the same day or even the next day. So anyway, he's looking for this to trigger over 32. There's actual room in this chart to run to around 40. So let's look at FWRD. This was the timestamp, 11:48 on Monday. And look at the move up overnight to Tuesday here, all the way up around 8:43. So you can see here, the timestamp here was 11:50. So back to the chart here, that's 11:50 right here. And then the closing alert came out at 8:43 the next day. 8:43 is right here where I put the circle. So you can see in this one you could have actually gotten a bit better of a price than him, or even it's a little worse here. But you usually see some sort of pullback, and then recently they've been doing this overnight gap, so you've got to be ready for that as a possible move. So this is FWRD. Now he did alert one more, and it was EA, which he just closed. So I wasn't planning to talk about this one, but let's have a quick look at it. So on Monday he also alerted this EA calls. EA has 4 A+ setups in SAM, that's the tool he uses, and nearly a perfect chart, going with calls 3 weeks out and looking for a move higher, marked up chart to follow. Unfortunately, no marked up chart, however you can, like I said, go back and look at the recording if you want. And so you got 15% on this, so you got 50% on FRWD, 38% on GE, and 15% on EA. And so he took this as a winner. So if we take a quick look at EA the last couple of days. Yeah, so this was Monday back here around, let's see, move it here, there we go. So just trying to get this a bit right, Monday the 19th. So we did it around 11, so about here, and then we've had this move up today, which is Wednesday, up to here. So you can see he was right about the bullish chart here as well. Yeah, so pretty good. Overall, that's 3 winners again this week. Last week it was 3 winners as well. So I did a video about this last week as well. He did GE again. That's the monthly pick. ADP was 17%. This guy's just been winning and winning and winning. It really is one of the best services out there. It's just base hit after base hit after base hit. So, well, plus 23%. And all this is totally verifiable inside the dashboard here, timestamped, and in all the recordings. One of the best things about the service is he goes through each pick and explains in detail what he's looking at and answers everybody's questions inside the live stream where it broadcasts here, and we all have a chat box on the right here and we can talk to him, which is really cool. It's quite busy. There's a lot of subscribers to the service because it is really good. Anyway, make sure you check out my full NetBear Profit Surge Trader review. It's in the description below. And if you want to buy the service, there's also a link in there and in the description where you can buy it too. Alright guys, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.